The one that I thought would be maybe one of the easiest, you know that feeling? You think one thing is going to be easier, it turns out to be a little bit tougher. But the one that I thought would be an easier one because of my relationship with President Putin and with Ukraine and everything else.
U.S. President Donald Trump has admitted that resolving the Russia-Ukraine war has been his most difficult challenge yet. Despite claiming to have settled multiple long-standing conflicts, Trump said the ongoing war, which he expected to end quickly, has turned out to be far tougher, with casualties at levels unseen since World War II. All this comes as Trump courts top American tech executives, pushing artificial intelligence and business growth, even as global power rivalries intensify on multiple fronts.
After your phone call with Ukrainian President Zelensky today, do you plan to speak with Russia's President Putin in the near future?
I will be, yeah, I will be. We're having a very good dialogue. I settled 7 wars. The one that I thought would be maybe one of the easiest, you know that feeling? You think one thing is going to be easier, it turns out to be a little bit tougher. But the one that I thought would be an easier one because of my relationship with President Putin and with Ukraine and everything else, I thought it would be the Russia-Ukraine disaster, where this week 7,014 people were killed, soldiers, in most cases soldiers, a few from Kiev, relatively few, but mostly soldiers, and they're being killed at levels that we haven't seen since World War II. And they're not American. They're not from any of the countries that some of you are from, but they're people, they're souls, and we'll get it done. But that's turned out to be the most difficult of the group. You know, I settled 3 wars. One was 31 years going. A lot of people killed, 10 million people. Another was 34, and another was 37 years it was going on. And people said, you can't settle them, and I settled them. This one turned out to be more difficult. But we'll get it. We're going to get it settled.
Recently at the SCO Summit, Putin met with Prime Minister Modi and China's President Xi Jinping amid Trump's tariff threats. Putin also warned Washington against attempting to weaken countries like India and China through economic coercion, saying such pressure risks backfiring on their leadership. Speaking to the media after attending the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO Summit, Putin said the colonial era is now over. They have to understand that they cannot use this tone, speaking with their partners. The Russian president alleged that the United States was using tariffs and sanctions to undermine major powers. Attempting to weaken their leadership, built through difficult histories, is a mistake, Putin said. Meanwhile, following the SCO, Trump launched a sharp attack on Xi Jinping for hosting Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong at a military parade in China, calling it a plot to conspire against the United States. As Trump, Putin, Modi, and Xi sharpen their rhetoric and realign their strategies, the shifting alliances and mounting frictions underscore a larger reality. The international political order is in flux, and the world is entering a new phase of uncertain power dynamics.